My name is Shane Dowdy.
And my name is Mackenzie Irwin.
And I'd like to welcome you to this very special edition of Chet Harritt's Cheetah News.
This special edition of the news focuses on how students and staff here at Chet Harritt are implementing the Common Core standards into the classroom.
These standards are designed to ensure that when we graduate from high school, we are prepared to enter into a 2- or 4-year college programs or enter the workforce with skills we need to be successful.
Kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd grade students have been working hard as we shift to the Common Core here at Chet. Let's take a look.
Having the iPads in our kinder classes this year has really enhanced their learning experience, and all of our kindergarten classes are using the iPads on a daily basis in our daily routine. We are also using programming apps on the iPads during STEAM rotations. During center time, students are reading ebooks. With this, they can not only see the words, but they can hear the story and interact through their touchscreen. For math, our students are working on Dreambox, which provides personalized learning at their level. The next step for our kindergarten team is to have students create a writing piece on the iPads where students can add pictures and voiceovers to their written work.
Another way we are bringing Common Core here at Chet is through the use of piloted Common Core materials that have the children access nonfiction information through short vignettes or small articles that are at a higher lexile level than the kids are reading at, and we're using the close reading technique to go back and discern key information and details from this article. We then use these short texts and articles as a mentor text in our writing. We're doing informative writing right now using Lucy Calkin's units of studies for lab reports and informational text, and we are creating our own books using the key features you would find in nonfiction books like table of contents, glossary, index, and chapter headings.
3rd through 5th grade students have also been working hard as they delve more deeply into the reading of more challenging, complex texts, developing students' writing skills, and focusing on developing mental strategies to help them understand math.
I'm going to explain about number talks. It's where Miss A writes an equation on the board and then people raise their hand and then tell the answer. There will be about 4 answers on the board. 1 will be correct. Then we have to explain our thinking, how we do it. Then after that, we go down to 1 or 2 problems, and after that we will find the right answer. Sharing how we get our answers is important because that way, if at the start of the number talk I only had one strategy to solve a problem, but by the end we all had shared a bunch of strategies we can use to solve other problems.
Hi, I'm Natalie from Mrs. Honors class at Chet Harritt School. We've been doing a lot of work on Common Core standards. Common Core standards require kids to think and explain their thinking. This standard here, 4.10, says that we need to read more complex or harder levels of text. After learning about igneous rocks, we took lots of notes. We were assigned a 5-paragraph essay on volcanoes. We took a lot of notes on books, the internet, and higher-leveled articles. Paragraph 1 was an introduction that told us what would be all about in our essay. Paragraph 2 was about how volcanoes were formed. Paragraph 3 was where volcanoes were mostly located. Paragraph 4 was information on our assigned volcano. Paragraph 5 was our conclusion.
This is my science notebook, and we've been using it for the whole year to help us with notes and projects. We use our notebooks throughout the year to make predictions, to draw different concepts to make them easier to understand, and to explain our conclusions after we finish a project or unit. Another time we did an experiment about 2 pieces of bread that we put 2 teaspoons of water on. We did an experiment to put foil over one of the pieces and none on the other. So far, I predicted that the one without the foil would mold faster, but apparently I was wrong.
Our middle school has been working with technology to solve real-world problems using scientific practices found in the next generation science standards as we shift to the new Common Core standards. Let's take a look.
Hi Isaiah, so what are you working on?
We are working about a simulation called metabolism, where if you learn what the molecules do inside the body in different areas, like the digestive system, which digests the food from the throat and goes into here, and the digestive enzymes take the food and then turn them like the starch into glucose, which can go into the circulatory system, which you can see these are oxygen molecules from the respiratory system, where, as you can see, there's the oxygen molecules are entering and they go through tubes into the circulatory system, into the cells of the body that need to release energy, and the extra glucose that is not needed is stored at the bottom of the metabolism.
This performance task, we're gonna find the speed and the average speed of a marble, and we have to put this ramp at different angles to find different speeds. And when we tested the marble at a 45-degree angle, we found that the speeds were slower than our 55-degree angle, but when we were testing the 45, we got two faster speeds than the 55-degree angle, which wouldn't be correct. So we came out here to retest our procedure.
These are our first steps in this new direction, and each year our goal is to improve as Chet students to go deeper with this new and rigorous curricula.
Well, that's about all the time we have today. Until next week, I'm Mackenzie.
And I'm Shane.
And remember, let Cheetah Pride be your guide.